What is it? Hold it from this hand. Put it from this hand. Yeah, now it's in. And Mahat. Don't worry.
This one I'm not very sure though.
Just
I don't do anything.
the tricep.
Ayubowan, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you all are keeping safe. In today's video, I will be talking about some of the most important equipment that you're supposed to carry for clinicals at all times. Well, most times. Number 1, stethoscope. Stethoscope. It's been 5 years since I started med school and I still cannot pronounce this word completely, so I prefer saying steth instead. I don't know if it's the same for you guys as well, but it's such a tongue twister for me. Anywho, my one is a Littmann Classic 3 in the color matte black. I will leave a link down below from where I bought it, so if you guys are interested, you can check that as well. Number 2, pen torch. A pen torch is one of the most important gadgets that is supposed to carry at all times. We use a pen torch to look at the oral cavity, to check for pupillary reaction, and the list goes on. So always make sure to carry a pen torch on you at all times. Number 3, measuring tape. Measuring tapes are most useful in the pediatric setting to measure the OFC, which is known as occipitofrontal circumference. So enter the scene my most trusted companion / part-time patient, Theodore, on whom I will be measuring the OFC. So in the OFC, you take the head circumference 3 times and you take the maximum measurement, which is used to assess the growth. Number 4, toothpicks and cotton. We use toothpicks to pick our teeth and cotton to use as earplugs when our consultants are yelling at us. No, that's not why we use toothpicks and cotton. We use toothpicks for pin prick sensation and cotton for light touch sensation in neurological examination to test for dermatomes. So basically, you ask the patient to close their eyes and then you gently prick each dermatomal segment using a toothpick, or you gently touch using a cotton and ask the patient if they can feel the sensation and check for any differences. Number 5, tendon hammer. A tendon hammer is especially useful in neurological examination to check for reflexes. So in the upper limb, you check for biceps reflex, triceps reflex, as well as supinator reflex. And in the lower limb, you check for knee jerk reflex and ankle jerk reflex. And also for cranial nerve examination, you check for jaw reflex. So you check whether the reflexes are normal, whether they are absent, or whether they are exaggerated, which corresponds to certain lesions in the brain. Number 6, calculator. Calculators are most often used in the pediatric setting to calculate the dose of a drug, because in children you have to calculate the dose based on the weight of the child. Therefore, it's good to carry a calculator on you. My one is a scientific calculator. You can get a basic calculator as well. Number 7, toys. Again, very useful in the pediatric setting because younger children are very irritable. Therefore, you can distract them using a toy when you want to take a history from the mother or when you want to examine a child. Lastly, but most importantly, hand sanitizer. Always carry hand sanitizer on you. Always use sanitizer before examining a patient and after examining the patient. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to watch more of this, you could subscribe to my channel or don't. It's okay. It's up to you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Ta-ta!